Good morning from Olympic National Park. We are at Sunrise Point. We just thought it was too perfect not to check out. We are here to watch the sunrise.
Time for coffee. One of the best parts about going anywhere in the dark is by the time the sun comes up, you really get to see where you are. Sometimes it's quite incredible.
One of the downsides to entering a park before it opens is that you don't actually get to obtain a map, and you rarely, if ever, have service within the park. So once we got here, we're kind of blind. We don't know where to go next. Turns out this happens to be the Hurricane Ridge Lookout, which was number 2 on our to-do list today. So it is 8 a.m. and we've already done 2 of the 4 things we wanted to accomplish in this park. Pretty cool and very convenient.
One thing that we do have to look out for when we come to national parks is water. We don't mind buying water, but we do not like throwing away all that plastic. So we find water wherever we can. At a lot of national parks, they have potable water. Yes, it's just a hose spigot. We take our 1 gallon and 2 gallon bottles down there, fill them up, and then fill up our tank in the van, and then we have water for the week. But just a little tip to make things a little easier, a little cheaper, and then you're not throwing away a ton of plastic also.
Found a map, and we now know how to get to our next destination.
Another beautiful stopping point in Olympic National Park is Lake Crescent. Let's go check it out. Hoh Rainforest is next. We've got a map also. Thank you.
Already we have seen the sunrise, Hurricane Ridge, Lake Crescent, and now we are at the Hoh Rainforest. And this is what I've been most excited about at this park.
There's 2 trails at the Hoh Rainforest. There's the Hall of Mosses and there's the Spruce Nature Trail. They're both about a mile.
My camera skills just are not there yet. I'll never capture this place as well as it deserves, and I apologize. But do yourselves a favor, if you're ever in Washington, please check out this rainforest. Some of these clovers are absolutely massive. The child inside of me tells me I have to sit inside of this thing, so here we go.
the draping mosses that you see is not actually moss, although sometimes they are a little heavy. They don't harm their host on the trees. They are air plants, and they gather nutrients and water from the air. Maybe one day, but not today. The Hall of Mosses is an even older part of the forest than the Spruce Scenic Path, which from the looks of it means bigger trees. This forest was preserved because most of it was logged in the last 100 years. I cannot imagine being a logger and coming through here and just destroying this forest and these trees. This is remnants of a nurse log. The seedlings found a home in the decaying trunk and grew roots around the nurse log, and as the trunk decayed, the trees remained, and now they look like they're growing on stilts.
Told that stranger how to get past Fluffy when it was either Snape or Voldemort under that cloak.
Wow. Last stop of the day is Ruby Beach. It's about 15 minutes away from the Hoh Rainforest. Just sounds like a nice end to a long travel week, really. What is this, your first time?
It's my first time on the West Coast.
Your socks wet?
Oh yeah, that's okay. This has been a very enjoyable beach. It's not, neither of us are really beach people. We don't like to just lay out in the sand. So the fact that it's something to look at and play with and there's rocks everywhere, it's pretty enjoyable.
And massive driftwood.
Yep. Great stop if you're in or near Olympic National Park.
We're getting real creative now with our cooking. This is tomatoes, okra, and corn. We're gonna heat this up, throw it on some tortillas, and that's it. I'm not the biggest fan of Walmart and their food. However, they have these cakes for 50 cents. I think we could survive off of these. Makes Amber happy, that's for sure. Our next stop is Crater Lake National Park. It's a long drive. We're gonna work for the weekend, and then we're gonna head on out.